Testing 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Test. Test test 1 2 1 2 3. Test test. Test 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Test, test, test. Hey, I'm waiting for Dawn to see if. I said I'm waiting for Dawn to see if the hospitality feed's working. Shoot. Yeah. Dawn's worrying me. Test, test, test. Testing, 1, 2. Test. TV sturdy like that?
All right, here's Linda Carroll. What? There you go.
It'll be all right.
All right. All right, I'm gonna have to be. All right, I just wanted to.
Hey, Michael. Test. Test, 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 test. Test.
All right, you guys, let's hear it for both teams. Let's have a great game, okay?
What are you gonna do with that? We'll stand here and do it or what?
I don't know which one is that. You want me to use this? Use the headphone.
I don't know what we ought to do. Just use the headphones. Just use the headphones. That way we can hear each other better.
Here, you take this. Here's your voice. That tells us who's playing tonight. What region? We can talk about that. About who's region over there. I'd rather do that, but I don't think anybody want to interview them.
Take that cord to the mic down there to that button.
I will after we get. You won't be taking down now. Wait till after we're finished.
We'll wait till after we're finished.
PD.
Test, test, test. Testing, 1, 2.
Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Testing, mine's low.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Test.
Test.
Say everything sound good to you?
Yeah, sounds good.
Good.
What about PDs?
Are you gonna be on? What'd you do with the rest of these papers that was laying here that had all the records and stuff on it? Had the boys and that one right there. Gonna be on with us? All right, Michael, anytime.
Test. PD, about ready. Where do you want us, Adam?
Right here be fine, I guess. Let's scoot down one if I can.
Yeah, scoot down one.
Welcome, sports fans. It's another exciting night of basketball action at the boys' 15th regional tournament, the championship game at the Johnson Central Eagles Golden Fieldhouse, the Golden Eagles Fieldhouse, that is. Pete Grigsby Jr., P.D. Gerhardt, and Adam Gerhardt. And we got about 13 minutes before the championship game between the Pikeville Panthers coming in with a record of 28-5 and the Pike County Central Hawks 17-14. And what a great matchup it should be. The Battle of the Pike Countyans, it's tonight.
It should be that, very much so, because last night we had Johnson Central and Allen Central, two heavy favorites, knocked out of the tournament. And so anything can happen tonight, even though Pikeville will come into the game as the favorite, I'm sure. They've been ranked high in our polls, on the station's polls, and by Lexington Herald polls. And so they're ranked right up there at number 1 and number 2. I think number 1 in Lexington Herald, and some of the polls we did this year, PD, you and Adam, and they were right there number 1 or 2.
Got me on there now? Okay.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that, Pete. You know, Pikeville brought their A game last night when they played Allen Central. They played very well. I think they didn't play as good when they played McGoffin County the other night. I think Pike Central will be looking for them to play a game such as that. They're going to stay in. Pike will play the way they played last night. They'll be hard to contain. Pike Central, though, they're on a big high right now, which they should be. They beat two very good teams to get this far, and I'm sure that they think that they can knock Pikeville off here tonight. You know, that confidence means a lot. They've got a good support here in the crowd tonight, so who knows, you know, Pete. You know, as we talked about all year, they're hard to pick, but this one could be a good one, too.
It certainly is.
It would definitely be an upset if Pike Central was the win.
Oh, yes, I'm sure of that. And the winner of this game will go to Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky next Thursday night, the second game on Thursday night, to play the winner of the 16th region. And I think Adam has some regional action for us to consider tonight, Adam.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Ashland and Boyd County in the championship game of the 16th region. That'll be tonight, as Ashland defeated West Carter last night 69-67, and Boyd County over Greenup County 56-45. So it'll either be Boyd County or Ashland, two fine teams in the 16th region that'll be playing the champion of the 15th region down at Sweet 16 at Rupp Arena on Thursday night, I believe at 9.
And that'll be a dogfight because they're natural rivals, Ashland and Boyd County, right in there close together. And it seems like every year they come out, you know, fighting really hard. One of the two represents that region most of the time. West Carter was the heavy favorite down there this year, but they got knocked off, as you said, and Ashland has just won maybe a few more games than 500, but they're always tough when it comes to tournament time in the 16th region.
Well, I think just as a reference, they played Paintsville. If I'm not mistaken, they played them twice this year, and Paintsville beat them both times this year. So I think it gives our region here a good outlook to go down there and have a good chance to win that first game. And of course, you know, it's just like this tournament. If you can win that first game, anything can happen down there in the state tournament. But as opposed to drawing a PRP or one of the other teams, Madison Central, or one of the big teams, you know, like Highlands down there, I'd hate to have to go down there and play them at first game. So that I think that gives 15th region a shot in the arm.
And speaking of Madison Central, they knocked off Lexington Catholic last night, so we won't be looking at Catholic anymore, Adam, in the Sweet 16, at least for this year.
And again, looking at another region, the 14th region, the two teams that's going to be squaring off tonight in the 14th region, Prairie Central defeated Wolf County 79-57 to get into the championship game, and they'll play against Knott Central as they defeated Owsley County 64-52. So that's what's going on in the 14th region.
Well, you have one favorite already out of that region over at PD. Perry Central and Hazard drew each other in the semifinal contest of the 54th district tournament, and Perry Central won that one. So the only team that was left to be a block in the road for Perry Central go to state was Knott County Central. And so they square off tonight in the 14th region.
And then on over in the 13th, I noticed Clay County in the paper today is playing Harlan. Both them got a good team, and we know all about Clay County. I think they've got like a 28-3 record.
And they won by 1 point last night over Bell County, 77-76.
But I think that most people that's been going to the state tournament would kind of like to see Clay County back down there because they always been a good crowd and they always play good basketball.
All right, again, sorry about that, Pete. Again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in to the Intermountain Sports Network. It's championship Saturday night, and we got a great contest. The Pikeville Panthers, Pike County Central Hawks, and here's how they got there. This is a recap of what's went on so far on Wednesday night. Pike County Central Hawks defeated the strong Phelps Hornets team 85-71, and on the following night on Thursday night, Pikeville defeated Magoffin County 59-55 to get them two teams on into semifinal action. Then last night's action, it took overtime for the Pike County Central Hawks to defeat the Johnson Central Golden Eagles in overtime 85-81 to get on into the championship game. And then in the nightcap, Pikeville defeated Allen Central pretty soundly by 8, 68-60, and they looked awful good. And that's your matchup, Pikeville, Pike County Central. And as we said, the Battle of the Pike County is just about a mile or two apart, the two schools up in Pike County, and already a good crowd in the house.
That reminds me of Ashland-Boyd County battle going on. PD, Clay County and Harlan. Who do you pick down there in the 13th?
Oh, I'd have to go with Clay County. Clay County, I like Bobby Keith.
Okay, what about Perry Central, Knott Central, Adam?
Perry Central, Knott Central. I'll go for Perry Central on that.
I will too. I believe I have to go along with you guys. And the 16th, Ashland or Boyd County. That is a battle. That'll be a fight down there, actually.
And we want to congratulate the Kentucky Wildcats on their big victory this evening over Auburn as they get on into the championship game, and they'll be taking on Arkansas as Arkansas barely defeated Mississippi State in overtime.
Well, when you play your seniors, you let them play 30 to 35 minutes, good things can happen, particularly when you got a Paget and a Turner and Evans. And they've been playing the last two games SEC tournament. You see what they've done. They've won pretty handily both times, and they're playing the finals tomorrow.
And that's why they call it March Madness. We are in at full head of steam, and all kinds of great action going on so far. In the girls' 15th region, recapping what's going to go on Monday night, March 8th at 6:30 will be Belfry with a record of 23-5 taking on Johnson Central Golden Eagles 16-11. And then in the nightcap Monday night at 8:15, Shelby Valley and Prestonsburg. Let's take it back to the stations for a break, and when we come back, we'll have some more pregame show for the boys' 15th regional championship game.
Last summer, she toured Europe with South America on her choir.
I'll take that down.
It's on.
Let us pray.
Give me about
Heavenly Father,
a minute or two.
bringing us here safely tonight and watching over this tournament throughout the week. We ask that you grant the coaches and referees the wisdom to make good decisions and the players and cheerleaders the ability to do their best. We pray that all participants exhibit good sportsmanship and that we have an injury-free game. Thank you, Lord, for blessing all the 15th region teams throughout the season, and we pray that you will be with the winner of tonight's game as they advance to the state tournament. Let us remember that whatever the outcome of tonight's game, we know all of our talents come from you, and we owe you the glory. Watch over, guide, and protect us as we travel to our individual homes. In your Son's name we pray. Amen.
Already have. test that right fast.
Testing, 1, 2, test.
You need to give me a little more than that. I have to get back up here in my seat. Michael. All right, we can handle it. Welcome back to the Intermountain Sports Network. We're live on the XX 1049, 1055. We'll be on a tape delay based on WPRG TV 5. Adam Gerhart, P.D. Gerhart, and Pete Grigsby Jr., along with Dr. Don Bevins on the camera. Pikeville Panthers, Pike County Central Hawks for the boys' 15th regional title. I want to thank everyone for joining us on a Friday night, or a Saturday night, rather. Got about 50 seconds before we go down on the floor for the starting lineups of tonight's ball game.
Adam, before we get started here, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to WPRG and Double X all year long. We've brought you a ton of games here this year. Hope y'all have enjoyed listening and watching like we've enjoyed doing them. And we've had a big time here. I want to appreciate everybody. I want to thank everyone that's helped us this year, all the guys and the girls are at the office that's throwed in, and it takes a team effort to put all this together. And I'm kind of sad to see it gone, but it's been a job, I know that. We're trying to get Pete back up here in the press booth, just about get set to get the starting lineups on tonight's basketball game.
At this time, let's meet the teams that are participating in tonight's final game.
First for the Pikeville Panthers. Number 50, Jason Anderson. Number 40, Isaac Ratliff. Number 13, Philip Williamson. Number 25, Nick King. Number 21, Brant Justice. Number 14, Nick Lynch. Number 15, Adam Myers. Number 20, Joey Stone. And number 31, Brandon Thompson. And number 5, Matt Walls. Pikeville is coached by Dave Thomas, Bart Williams, and Lee Jones. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Pikeville Panthers. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 10, Chad Anderson. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 32, John Mims. At forward, a 6-foot junior, number 33, Jeremiah Akers. At forward, a 6-foot sophomore, number 12, Matt Branham. And at center, a 6-foot sophomore, number 30, Chase Gibson. Pike Central Hawks. Number 33, Chris Clevenger. Number 15, Brian Stanley. Number 3, Justin Weddington. Number 4, Tristan Davis. Number 31, Josh Stacker. Number 23, Blake Combs. Number 55, Derek Walters. Number 22, Patrick Thompson. Number 10, Kevin Looney. And number 25, Josh Williamson. Pike Central is coached by David Rowe, Philip Birchfield, and Nathan Johnson. At this time, let's take a look at the Pike Central Hawks starting lineup. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 14, John Blackburn. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 24, Sean Scott. At forward, a 6'1" senior, number 30, Brian Salmon. At forward, a 5'11" senior, number 21, Jody Hinkle. And at center, a 6'2" senior, number 32, William Villager. Tonight's game are Tommy Hutton and Larry Thacker.
All right, there's the starting lineups for tonight's championship ball game of the 15th region at Johnson Central Golden Eagle Fieldhouse. And it's going to be Pete Grigsby Jr. on your play-by-play. Adam Gerhart on the color and Petey Gerhart with comments and other stats. So we'll triple team it tonight.
Yeah, all right, we're almost ready to go as Hutton and Thacker are the referees. Hutton will be tossing the ball up at midcourt as the players continue to greet each other and get position around the jump circle.
I believe this is the fourth meeting for them, Pete, if we missed that earlier on the year.
My, there's the tap, and it goes to Pikeville on backcourt. And that's to Chad Anderson. Anderson out front, setting up the play, a stack offense. Pike Central man-to-man. They free up Akers over to Branham on the left wing. Akers out top, lets it fly for three. It's good.
Oh, same way it started last night.
Jeremiah Akers knocks down the first attempt he takes from about 22. Out front, Hinkle has it on the right side. Gives it on the curled Salmons. Misses, follows his own shot. Lefty throws it back out to Blackburn. Blackburn fakes, goes to the mid of the foul lane, but he's walking. Must have picked up that pivot foot there, Adam. 3-0. Pikeville on top. They're the favorite. Mims comes out and helps with the ball. Gives it back to Anderson. Anderson in the corner to Akers. Chase Gibson comes out, lets it fly for 15. No good. Rebounded inside by Pike Central. Blackburn in the corner to Hinkle. Back to Blackburn. Out top it goes. And driving through the lane was Sean Scott for two.
We had a big game last night against Johnson Central.
Chad Anderson with the ball. Walks it across. They're going to play a half-court game if they can get Pikeville into that, PD. But now it goes out front to Anderson. He drives in, gives it to Branham on a 20-footer on the side, and it rattles in. They got the lucky bounce on that one. Brian Salmons, 5-2 score. Early in the first quarter, championship game of the boys 15th regional tournament at Johnson Central High School. Pikeville staying back in the zone now. More like a 1-2-2 with the middle guard coming back. Inside he goes to Salmons, and as he passed it underneath the belter, there's a whistle.
And John Mims picks up his first foul. It's team's first.
Salmons gets it inside
to
Scott. Sean Scott, and he lays it up off the glass for 2.
Put that in with his left hand, Pete. Look good on doing that.
Good move. Nice
Sean-
penetration.
Sean Scott had 18 points in last night's performance against Johnson Central.
Akers lets it fly from 20, goes in for rebound, it hits the floor. 2 guys, all of 3 guys now on the floor. We have a jump ball, and the arrow possession goes over to Pike Central.
These first few minutes of this game, Pete's crucial for Pike Central.
Yes, it is. Pike will send back in the zone defense. Out front is Scott, and there's unforced turnover. I think he was standing on this sideline. Adam, did you get a good look at that?
Yeah, John Blackburn was out of bounds when he received the ball.
5-4. Pikeville leads by 1. 5:20 to play in the first quarter. Chad Anderson walks it across. Mills, top of the key, fakes. Cut off, tries to drive the key. Inside it goes to Gibson. As he turns to spin around, he is fouled from behind.
And that foul on William Builder, and that's his first, team's first.
Anderson, underneath his own basket, throws it out deep to Akers, over to Mims on the right wing. Pike Central plays the zone when they inbound the ball. There's Anderson, no good from 22. He missed it, but in there for rebound and put back is Mills. He missed it, and he went up for the second time and was fouled.
Pike Central didn't do a very good job blocking out that time, Pete. Mims got in there and got that rebound rather easily.
He came from a right wing on that one. He got it.
Foul was on Hinkle.
Up with the first one, it bounces in. Hit the front of the rim, went high and got the bounce. Second one on the way, it's good. 7-4 lead, 3-point lead for Pikeville. They're pressing full court after foul shots. 1-2-2. And we have a whistle on the near side. John Blackman had the ball knocked out of his hands, back to Pike Central. There's Salmons. He throws it into Blackburn. Back to Scott. Scott driving into the lane, pulls up, gives it Salmons. Long three from the right side. Bounces high, no good, and it comes off inside the Pikeville, but we have a whistle.
It's going to be on the big man, William Builder, and that's his second foul of the ball game.
Say they played 3 times previous to this game, PD.
That's what I understood.
Yeah. I believe that. I know they played at least twice. I know once over there at Pike Central in their new arena and then in the tournament. 7-4, 3-point lead. Anderson walks it across. Nobody's in a hurry right now. They're just kind of sparring around, as 2 boxers would in the early first round. Mills in the corner to Matt Branham, lets it fly from 20, no good. Rebounded on the far side by Salmons to Pike Central. Here come the Hawks. Scott pulls up. Look at all that zone defense. 1-2-2 Pikeville. Out front, Pike Central has the ball. Holding up the play. Josh Williamson's in the game. There's Scott on the far side. Williamson at the point. Gives it on the right side. Back Blackman to Williamson. They're just taking their time outside. Pikeville sitting back in that zone. Hinkle pops out, top of the key. He's stripped, but too much arm. Jeremiah hit too much arm that time.
Akers picks up his first foul of the ball game, and that's not any ordinary 2-3 zone. I tell you, it is a tough zone to crack.
They're matching up out of it, too. Now they go man-to-man. As Williamson gets it to Hinkle, top of the key. The keyhole's open, double screen. Salmons pops out behind it. He can't shoot. Good defense by Pikeville. Salmons tries. He's cut off by Branham. Branham's got the job of guarding Salmons. Williamson over to Blackman to Scott. They're taking their time. Pike Central likes to play in a half-court game, and they lose it. Turn it over, picked up underneath, though, by Williamson. And he's called for traveling.
It's the third early turnover on the Hawks.
PD, would you say they want to slow down game tonight for some reason?
I like the way they're playing so far, Pete. They're very deliberate that last time down, but it didn't pay off for them.
Chase Gibson inside, misses turnaround jumper, and going for the rebound is Branham and a Hawk. That's Williamson. We have a foul on the boards.
And Williamson picks up his first, team's fourth.
Anderson underneath his own basket, throws it out deep to Mims. Mims left side to Gibson. Long three on the way. No good. Rebounded by Hinkle. Chase Gibson launched that one up. He came outside and took one.
He likes to shoot it from out long range.
Salmons in the left corner. Guarded by Branham. Out to Blackman. To Williamson. He's top of the key. Saying his offense right now, 7-4 score, 2:40 to play in the first quarter. Josh Williamson still handling the ball. Pike cutting off the seams. No penetrations tonight. There's Scott from the left side. No good, but it bounces back to him. He drives in, gives it up to Williamson outside. Hinkle in the left corner has the ball now. Loses it. And Matt Branham picks it up for Pike. Turnover. Still 7-4, low scoring first quarter. Michael with the ball. Anderson on the left wing. Akers out top of key. He had a notion. He's out there 25 feet. Wide open underneath is Chase Gibson against that zone. And Jeremiah Akers hit him with a beautiful pass.
It's a great assist by Akers. Thread the needle.
9-4. Hinkle has it. Squares up against Gibson. 10-footer won't go. There's the board. Fight for rebound with John Blackburn and a Hawk, and we got a whistle at him.
That was a strong offensive board by Blackburn. Number 10, Chad Anderson picks up his first, team's third.
Salmons throws it in the corner to Blackman. Blackman back to Salmons, knocked out of bounds by Branham. It will be Pike Central's ball. In the corner it goes. Williamson. Out front. Scott. Salmons. Pike will just shift in that zone. Ball on the ball. And Pike Central's not moving the ball very quickly. Trying to get someone loose for a three. Yeah, and there's a push off.
When the official's right on top of you, you'll not get away with that one. And that foul was on number 24, Sean Scott, his first, team's fifth.
Slow-moving basketball game. PD, what are we going to have to do to get it moving faster?
Well, I think it's going just exactly the way Pike Central wants it to go, Pete, but they're going to have to start taking some of those outside looks that they're getting. Allen Central didn't have the pleasure of getting those outside clean looks.
There's Akers from the left side, missing. Pike Central with the ball. Scott to Salmons. In the corner it goes, deflected out of bounds by Akers. I agree with you, PD. I think maybe Pike will just filling each other out. They must be saving that press. I know they're pressing a little bit after foul shots.
That's not the same defense we seen last night, is it?
No. Salmons in the corner for Pike Central with the ball to right of our radio dial inside the Hinkle. He's against Gibson. He puts up over top for two. Nice turnaround shot by Hinkle. Over top of Chase Gibson. 2-3 zone. Well, I guess it's a 2-3. They're watching Chase Gibson, the back men on the defense, the three men watching him. Anderson out front. Looks it over. They're trying to free Gibson up. He comes out in the corner. They move it back on top. Mims. Left wing to Akers. Anderson. In the corner it goes to Mims. Long three attempt from the left side. No good. Rebounded by Salmons. 9-6. 15 seconds to go. Salmons pulls up. Gives a nice pass to Scott. Scott underneath puts it up off the glass, and he's traveling with the ball.
Turnover number 5 on the Hawks.
10 seconds to play in the first quarter.
And I think 3 of those has been traveling calls.
I think you're right.
Turnovers.
Pikeville, Jeremiah Akers, right side has it. Back out to Mims, 3 seconds. There's a long three, good. That was knocked down by Nick Lynch, who's in the game. Boy, that's nice to have a sub come off and hit a three-pointer for him. We'll take a break and be right back. At the end of this first quarter, the score is 12, Pikeville, 6, Pike Central. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Everything sound good, Mike? Sounds good tonight. Okay, good. Appreciate it. Go ahead, join us in progress, Mike. Welcome back. Getting ready for the second period of play. After one, it's 12-6. The Panthers on top of the Hawks for the boys' 15th regional title.
Not as big a crowd as last night, is it, fellas? But still a good crowd on hand as we start the second quarter of action. Pikeville with the basketball. They move around out top. Lynch over to Akers. Pike Central setting back in the zone two. Inside to Branham. He drives the keyhole and he loses control. We have a jump ball. And the arrow possession goes to Pike Central. Walls goes into the game for Branham. As Pike Central brings the ball across the mid-stripe. Pike will just set him back at 1-2-2. They play it real tight. They cut off the perimeter shots and the middle. On the right wing is Salmons. Out to Scott. Hinkle throws it inside. And that was to Billiter, right. And Billiter had it knocked out of his hands out of bounds. Salmons gets it outside. In the corner to Scott. Looking inside for Billiter. Billiter's tallest boy on the squad. Scott has it in the far corner. Inside double post to Hinkle. And he tries to throw it in the corner back to Scott. And Pike will deflects it out of bounds. That was Chase Gibson with good hands. Pike Central has the ball now. In front court. Still working. Salmon drives the baseline. Gives it to Hinkle. Out front is Blackburn, no good, he missed it. And Pikeville rebounds it. Long three by Lynch this time, and no good. Mims goes in for the rebound and puts it up. And with that, we have timeout on the court. Score 14 Pikeville, 6 Pike Central. We'll take another break and be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
20. Five, Don. Pike County Central set to bring it to the length of the court. Set up offense. Back to Pete Grigsby Jr.
Thank you, Adam. As Pike Central, they're not in a hurry tonight. They want to make a half-court game out of this if they can, but right now it's not favoring them any. They're 8 points down. Out front is Scott, working the point, dribbling around. Inside it goes to, that's Billiter. Billiter came out to the foul line and knocked it down.
High arching shot.
Well, he's improved since first year. He's made a good ball player.
Pike on the attack in front court now as they move it around out front. Lynch is in the game. He has it out front. Akers comes over. They're looking inside for Gibson. Gibson's playing the baseline now. Mims gets it into Walls. Back to Mims on the baseline to Gibson. He pulls up for a 10-footer, and we got a whistle on the far side.
3 seconds, I believe.
Turnover by Pikeville.
It's only the second turnover on the Panthers. They've handled the ball very well tonight.
The Panthers pressing in backcourt. Belcher has it, back to Scott. He drives the lane, puts it up off the glass, and as he does, he's fouled. Good penetration that time by Scott. Sean Scott.
You seen the seam there, Pete, and he took it right to the goal. He wanted that bucket to go along with that foul, but he didn't get it.
Matt Walls picks up the foul, his first, team's fourth.
Scott the line for two. He's a left-hander. Misses the front end of the two. Branham and Anderson come back into the game for Pikeville. Chase, Gibson, and Lynch take the seat. Well, here's the second one by Scott. He's almost ready. Up. And this no good. It rolled out. Hinkle's there for the rebound and a putback. What a garbage player. In backcourt, Anderson moves it across. Mims out front. Driving. Gives it to Akers on the left side. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to play in the first half. 14-10 to score. Pike will lead by 4 now. There's Mims. Long three out front. No good. Rebound fought for. Goes to Akers. He drives. Puts it up. No good. Belcher's on the board. Michael had some good looks that time, PD. In the corner it goes. Blackman. He moves around out top. Salmons. Salmons on the right side. In the corner it goes to Blackman. They're trying to overload that zone. It's not working yet. Salmons moves in the right side. Inside it goes to Bilford post. He drives the baseline. He's cut off. And he steps out of bounds. Another turnover for Pike Central.
Salmon's going to start taking that three there. He had a couple of wide open looks, and I know he can hit it.
Well, he did last night anyway. 14-10, just a 4-point ball game. 4:30 to play. Inside it goes to Branham, and he loses it. Picks up the Mims picks it up. Left wing. Out deep to Akers. Top of Keith Anderson. Inside to Gibson. He's open. Puts it up in the low block, and he missed it. My, he missed the easy one. Belcher with the board, and he gives it over to Blackburn. They moved across the mid-strike. Out front is Salmons. 1-2-2 zone. Both teams playing tight zone defenses tonight. Blackburn for three. No good. And Mims chase it down for the rebound.
The Hawks 0-4 from long range.
Well, they're getting some good looks, so.
Pikeville, there's Akers. Deep 25-footer.
He was about standing out of bounds on that three-point shot.
What a shot by Jeremiah Akers. 17-10. Hinkle breaks the pressure, moves in, 10-foot jumper on the way, no good. There's Blackman rebounding, but it's knocked out of his hand to Akers, and Akers moves it across the mid-stripe, driving the baseline, pulls up, loses it. Scott intercepts. Scott on the drive, all the way, and he gives it to Belcher, and he misses layup. Boy, I thought he was going home with that one, but he missed the layup.
He missed the gimme. If the Hawks get it back, and there's going to be a couple free throws coming up as Anderson picks up a foul.
17-10, 7-point lead, 3:16 to play in the first half. As Blackburn puts up the first two, he missed that one.
The Hawks 0-3 from the charity stripe tonight.
And not hitting good outside, so second one, it rolls out. Matt Branham goes high for a rebound, gets it over to Anderson. Good rebound by Matt, only a sophomore. Pikeville just walks it across. Pike Central sets back to the left on our radio dial in his zone defense. There's Akers, long three again, no good. Hinkle goes up for the rebound. Down deep it goes in the corner. That was Blackburn driving the baseline. Did he get the whistle? He made a nice reverse layup. I don't think it counted, did it?
No, it was on the floor.
Matt Brown picks up his first foul, team 6. 17-10, 2:53 to go in the first half. Pikeville on top.
Blackburn gets it inbounds. He gets it back. He loses it. Picked up by Scott. Scott goes into the lane, puts up a right-hander off the glass for two. Over top of Chase Gibson. 17-12.
Oh, Scott's sneaky in there. He can get it up there off the glass.
And we have a 20-second timeout called by Coach Thomas over here on the sideline. And with that, we'll take a break and be back with score 17-12. Pikeville on top. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
All right, Michael, join us in progress. Yep. Go ahead, Don. All right, ready to get back to action. 17-12, a low-scoring ball game.
It certainly is, as Pikeville just called a timeout. Now they have the basketball at midcourt. Mims over to Anderson. Central's changed, Pike Central changed their defense up. Now they got a point player, 1-3-1 looks like, half-court zone. Thrown away by Matt Branham, picked off by Blackburn. He drives, pulls up 12-footer on the way, no good. Chase Gibson boards it for Pikeville. They still aren't shooting the ball well.
Rebounding battle, both teams with 10.
1-3-1 half-court trap, extended up, point guard up to midcourt, and as Anderson tries to throw it into the corner, it's kicked out of bounds. PD, we can't do that in basketball, can we? We can't kick a basketball.
Well, that's called something else, ain't Pete? Soccer or football or something?
Yeah. Thompson comes in for Pikeville. Anderson goes out. 1:55 to play. 17-12 still. We've been stuck on that a few seconds. Out front to Akers. They move it around to Mims on the right side. In the right corner it goes to Branham. Underneath to Thompson. Thompson on a low block, puts it up and in.
Strong basket by Brandon Thompson.
They got that ball inside on a low block. They couldn't do it when Gibson was there, but it did with Thompson. Outside, Salmons on the left wing, starts to shoot. Thinks better of it, pulls it back, gives it out to Williamson. Blackburn out top. Williamson in the corner to Salmons. Drives the baseline, gives it over across to Scott, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Pike Central.
Turnover 7.
19-12. Low scoring and slow action. Half-court basketball. Mims has it. Over to Akers. In the corner goes to Branham. He tries to throw it inside. Loses control. Tipped away. Picked up by Pike Central. Williamson has it. Driving into the lane. Puts it up off the glass. Trying to answer for Pike Central, but he's fouled as he goes into the lane.
And that foul was on Thompson. His first, team's 7th.
This is one of the slowest paced games we've had in this tournament. I just wondered how Pike Central done against Pikeville's press earlier in the year. Evidently, they broke it quite easily because we haven't seen that here yet tonight.
We certainly haven't. Williamson makes the first of 2. Maybe they're going to try
ice from free throw line. The Hawks finally break the ice.
Oh, that's the first one.
5.
Next one on the way, 19-14 now. He made both of those. 50 seconds to play in the first half. 19-14 lead, 5-point lead for the Panthers. They're playing very deliberate outside now. Mims has the ball. They run Chase Gibson to the left corner. Coach Thomas wants it across court to Akers. They try to free him up for a three-pointer. Inside the foul lane, it goes to Gibson. He puts it up, misses, follows, and puts it in for 2.
That's what he does so well.
Great agility going after the ball. He knows where it is. In back court, Gibson knocks it down, picked up by Scott. Scott drives off the glass, and we got a blocking foul. PD, that's the guy that likes to penetrate.
Well, he likes to slash toward the basket, Pete. That's a couple different times that he wanted the basket to fall. Looked awful good, but it didn't go in, but he'll shoot free throw.
Well, he took it right at Gibson, and Chase Gibson picks up his first foul.
Scott Left-hander puts up the first one. He misses. Has he made one yet tonight?
No, he's 0 of 3.
0 of 3 from the foul line. 21-14, 17 seconds to play in the first half. Pikeville on top with Pike Central. Scott's ready for second. He missed that one too, and Chase Gibson gets the rebound. Mims says, boys, we're going to take one shot. 10 seconds and counting. He walks it across the center line. Over to Akers. Time running out. Somebody will have to shoot it. And there's a long three from that side. Lynch took it, but he missed it, and it goes out of bounds. And with that, we come to the close of the first half of action. The boys' 15th Regional Basketball Tournament at Johnson Central High School. The winner of this game goes to Rupp Arena next Thursday night and plays the 16th Regional winner. The score, 21 for Pikeville, 14 for Pike Central Hawks. This is your Intermountain Sports Network. Hey, PD, I'm about to go sleep over here.
I tell you, I am too. Of course, I'm wore out to start with, but this ain't the same kind of ball we've been seeing, Pete.
I know it.
Give me about 2 or 3 minutes here. I'll holler at you.
Wouldn't you think so, that where they played Pike Central earlier, that Pike Central might have broke their press, and they don't want to, they just drop them back in that zone?
Probably.
They know something I don't, or I'd be a freshman, wouldn't you? I try to put them out the first half.
Maybe the strategy will change here in the third quarter. Maybe Pike will run the second. Maybe he didn't want to get in foul trouble. I don't know.
Well, I'd imagine that he'd like to win. He wouldn't care to win that good, would he?
7 points is not bad lead, but it's low scoring.
Yep.
We'll have to wait and see, but I'm sure he'll pick up the tempo.
All right, the winner of the jag is Heath Toronto. Who's Heath Toronto? I know that he's got extra large on here. I'm going to have to send him one of those. Heath?
Boy, if Johnson Central and Allen Central been playing tonight, this place has been packed, wasn't it?
Oh,
It's a good crowd, but it's not like it was last night.
Right there's another factor. 2 of 9 from three-point land for Pikeville and 0 of 5 for Pike County Central.
Nobody's shooting good.
Oh, how much? All right. Don.
Boys varsity cheerleaders have a giveaway. They have a $300 watch and a beanie bag to give away.
Welcome back to the halftime show of the boys' 15th Regional Championship game. And Adam Gerhardt with your stats. And we'll start off with the Pike County Central Hawks led in scoring the first half by Sean Scott. He had 3 field goals for 6 points, 2 points for Williamson, 4 points for Jody Hinkle, and 2 for William Billiter. And that's all the scoring for the Hawks in the first half. That totals them with 14 first half points. Low scoring half for Pike County Central Hawks. 2 of 8 from the free throw line, 0 of 5 from three-point land, 7 turnovers and 11 rebounds for the Hawks. And for the Pikeville Panthers, led in scoring first half by Jeremiah Akers. He had 2 3-pointers to fall down for 6 points, 4 points for John Mims. Chase Gibson had 4, 2 points for Brandon Thompson. Nick Lynch had 3, and Matt Branham for 2. That totals the Pikeville Panthers with 21 first half points, 2 of 9 from three-point land, 5 turnovers, and 12 rebounds. Really a pretty even game in all aspects of it. 21-14, your halftime score. The Panthers on top of the Hawks. I'd like to see the pace get quickened up a little bit this second half, but P.D. Gerhardt making a good point. Maybe Pike County Central has broke the pressure of the full court pressure of the Panthers in the past, and that's why we really are not seeing a full-court game, that would allow more fast break opportunities, but it's really been just a half-court game on both ends.
Yes, it certainly has, and poor shooting by Pike Central. They're fortunate just to be down 7 points, really, the way I see it. They're 2 for 8 from the free throw line, as you gave there, Adam, and then from a three-point range, what is it?
0 of 5.
0 of 5, and they have, I don't know, turnovers 7. So really, they're very fortunate, and they can't make a foul
2
shot.
of 8 from the free throw line.
So they're fortunate just to be down to 7 points the way they're playing right now.
And Panthers only took 2 free throws, and they hit on both of them. And Panthers really are a great free throw shooting team. If it comes down to that, I see Pikeville being the favorite team on if it comes down to free throw shots.
I thought the game would have been just the opposite of what we've seen here in the first half, Pete. We've discussed it more than once. I thought Pikeville would come out running and pressing, and they're not. They're dropping back in the zone, and they're playing real deliberate on the offensive end. And Pike Central, I think that's what they want, so they're tickled to be there. They're just not hitting their shots right now.
The tempo is so slow that really, in beating a zone defense, Adam and PD, as we know, you move a ball quickly from wing, corner, back to wing, point, opposite side, weak side. You move the ball quickly in and out, high post, low post against the zone, but they're not moving the ball quickly. If you notice, the zone's getting set everywhere the ball is, and that is the purpose of the zone defense, is to be set on where the ball is located and cut off the driving lanes and crowd everything up in the middle so you can't pass it there. And so, you know, they're playing good defense, but I think the offense is so slow, that's what's helping the defense.
Another thing I picked up on, Pete, is Bilger had 2 fouls. He come back in, played the biggest part of the second quarter, but they didn't post Gibson up down underneath and let him go at the basket with him. So maybe that's something else that we might see in the second half and try to get to that 3rd and 4th foul on Bilger, because he's a force in there on the boards for Pike Central.
And we see Gibson coming out to the corners quite a bit, trying to get a 3-point shot off, and I think he should go in that high post more. Go low, high, rotate in and out, you see, trying to get the ball. Because once he gets the ball within 15 feet of the basket, he's going to score most of the time.
A little stat for everyone out there. I picked it up from Rick Bentley last night, and it's the first time that a 59th district team will go to the state tournament since 1982, if I'm correct on that one. And I believe it was Virgie back in 1982 was the last team that come out of the 59th district, and it's guaranteed as it's a 59th district battle tonight. Pike County Central Hawks was runner-ups in the 59th district. Of course, Pikeville Panthers were the champions of the 59th district. So just a little tidbit of information for you on that one. And we want everyone to definitely stay tuned. Following the game, we will have the awards ceremony, and we'll have all that for you right here on the Double X and on WPRG TV5. As we'll have the cheerleading trophies, also the runner-up awards, team awards, the winning team, winning coach, all tournament team. There are going to be 10 members of the all tournament team and the winning team cutting down nets. All that's going to happen immediately following the ball game. So we want everyone to stay tuned, as the conclusion of this ball game is going to be great.
Adam mentioned 1982. If you are like me, been around as long as I have, PD's been around nearly as long as I have, but anyway, I knew I'd get a response out of that one. But that's Todd May and Company in 1982. Bobby Osborne was the coach over at Virgie. And I think they went to Rupp Arena and got to the semifinals. I'm not sure about that, but I know one year they got to the semis, and that was when Todd May was playing. They had a lot of success when the big fella was playing. And Todd went on to UK and played a year or so. So anyway, that was, I remember that because, well, kept up with it pretty good. I wasn't coaching then, but my son played in 1982. Pete III played for McDowell. David Turner coached there. So they had to face Virgie, and Virgie was a powerhouse there for about 3 or 4 years.
You know, Chase Gibson, one of the best players in the 15th region. Everybody knows that. He's just a sophomore, Pete. You get to looking back at a lot of these good players that come out of the 15th region were sophomores when they went to state first time. Some of them's exception, like J.J. Hilton. I think they went 4 times. Todd May, I think they went 3 times.
They did, 3 times.
And J.R. Van Hoos and Todd Tackett, they went 4 times while they were down there. So this might be a start or something. We might see Pikeville a couple, 3 more years in a row.
It seems like when Allen Central went last, Thomas Jenkins was a sophomore.
That's true. Did you see in the paper where Thomas is transferring from Moorhead to Cumberland?
Yes, I did.
He's applied for medical leave for 1 year. So if that comes through, he got injured in the early part of the season, and he's been out all year long. So if that comes through, he'll have 3 years of eligibility at Cumberland.
Was it Cumberland or Campbellsville?
It's Cumberland.
Okay.
The road to Rupp Arena's Sweet 16, it starts right here. And one of these teams going to be traveling the big road next week. And the winner of this Region 15 tonight, the champions, will go down and play Region 16 at 9 p.m. next Thursday night. So
we plan to be right in the thick of things down there, rooting whichever team wins on down there. We'd like to see them go down there and win it all, wouldn't we?
That's right, and whoever wins this game tonight, we want everybody from the 15th to go down to Rupp Arena next week and support the winner, because it's one section of the country, of the state, against another down at the state tournament, so we got to pull together and pull them through, don't we, Adam?
absolutely. And again, your halftime score, the Pikeville Panthers 21, the Pike County Central Hawks 14. And yes, I'm fired up about going down to the Sweet 16. I love to go down and see the big show. I'm going to hopefully get an opportunity to go down this year, and I will be supporting either team that's down there. And I have always in the past supported any team in the region that goes down. I'll bring out the colors of the school and get my pom-pom out and have a big time.
Let's see if we can't get things fired up here in the second half, guys. They're about ready to play down on the floor, and let's get it back over to Pete Grigsby Jr.
Thank you, PD partner, as Pikeville has the ball beginning of the third quarter. I don't know, way they're walking it across, they're going to speed it up or not. That's Anderson. Gets it in the corner, chase. That's Jeremiah Akers with it. Out front to Brandon. They moved around to inside on a good move with Mims. He threw it up, but Pike Central rebounded it. On the far side it goes. Intercepted underneath on good defense by Matt Branham. Turnover to Pike Central.
Salmons threw it right in his hands.
Both teams act like they're a little more active right now. Live better than they were in the first half. Anderson driving. Cut off by Blackman. There's Scott guarding Mims. They must know each other pretty good. They played each other so many times this year. Out top is Akers. He pops outside and he can't shoot. Gives to Branham. Underneath to Gibson. Nice feed from Branham to Gibson on a low block for 2 points.
Gibson with 6 points in the ball game.
Now they're pressing full court. 2-2-1 pressure. Blackman breaks it, moves across into the lane, gives it to Bilter on the move for 2.
That might be the reason they haven't been pressing, Pete.
That might be.
That's what I suspected right there.
Beautiful execution. You couldn't draw it up any better on the scoreboard. Out front is Gibson. Gibson coming out top of key, drives, cut off, tries to get it off, shot block, picked up Akers inside, and as he goes up for a 2, he is fouled.
That's another thing we talked about, Pete. Gibson taking it to the hole on the inside, posting up, going strong.
Sean Scott picks up his second foul.
Akers will shoot 2 for Pikeville. It's good on the first one, 24-16. 6:26 to play in the third quarter. 8-point lead for the Panthers. There's Akers ready for the second attempt. It rolls out and Hinkle with the rebound. Scott on the far side takes it down that sideline. In the corner to Blackman. Long 3 on the way, air ball. Overshot it, picked up by Branham.
0-6 from behind the three-point arc are the Hawks.
Inside to Gibson on low post. He's double teamed, turns around with a jumper good. About a 10-foot jumper.
Okay, that's a sweet shot.
Great touch on the ball for the sophomore. Down the side it goes. Pikeville's pressing. They lose the ball. Picked up backcourt by Chase Gibson. 2-on-1. Now Chase throws it away. Picked off by Salmons. Good defense on both ends of the court.
You know what you do when you miss your first 6 three-pointers, don't you? You shoot 6 more.
That's right.
Kentucky found that out, didn't they?
That's right.
Salmons pulls up, 15-footer on the way. Follows his own shot and puts it up and in. Great follow by Salmons. That's what he did a lot of last night against Johnson Central.
Salmons, that's his first field goal of the ball game. He had 20 last night.
Inside it goes to Branham. And Branham, on a nice shot off the glass, puts it in, and he is fouled.
And Scott Picks up his third quickly here in the second half.
28-18. 10-point lead for the Panthers. 5:22 to play in the third quarter. Branham wants to complete the three-point play. Puts it up, and he misses. Belter with the rebound. Pike Central has it now. Move across the mid-stripe. Salmons out front to Williamson in the corner to Blackburn. Blackburn out to Williamson. They move around the left side to Salmons, looking for Belter inside. He runs across the middle. A curl move and a jumper in there on the way for Salmons, about an 18-footer.
They better not let him get heated up, Pete.
Oh, I tell you what, he did that all night last night. Pikeville on the far side, breaks the press, gets it across. Salmons inside. It goes to Gibson. He rolls around, no good. And we got a whistle. Boy, he missed one. It was a heartbreaker.
That's Gibson over the back. Tell you, that goal underneath the backboard's been playing tricks on Gibson. He's missed a lot of easy ones up here in this tournament. Then again, he's hit a lot of good shots.
Yes, he has. Pikeville pressing half court. In the corner, it goes to Blackburn. He drives, spin, move on the baseline, puts it off the glass, but he's traveling.
Oh, no. A little too much.
Referee Thacker says, no, that spin move, you took a step too many.
Turnover number 10 on the Hawks.
28-20, 8-point lead. Pikeville with the basketball to the right of our radio dial. On the right wing is Akers. Well guarded by Salmon. Akers gives it off to Chase Gibson, who comes outside. Belter's on him. Drives by Belter, puts it up, but we got a whistle before the shot.
Uh-oh. That's on the big guy. That's his third. Let's see. Yep, William Builder, number 32, picks up his third foul of the ball game. Bet they'll go right back at him.
Anderson gets it into Chase Gibson. He puts up on the run, and he's called for charges.
That's Chase Gibson's third foul. Starting to get some foul situations already, and still 4:14 to go in the third period.
And with that, we've got timeout on the court by Pikeville. The score, 28 Pikeville, 20 for Pike Central. We'll be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network. Boy.
It's 20. Yeah. Showing us in progress.
I believe he's trying too hard. Adam, I believe Chase is feeling the pressure, huh?
Missed a few easy shots in there, Pete, but getting ready to get back to action. I tell you, it's just an intense situation right now. This is for the championship of the 15th region.
Pike Central on the attack with the basketball. Williamson gets it over to Salmons. Baseline to Hinkle. Hinkle drives, puts up a jumper, and missed the easy one. Chase Gibson intimidated him, I think, and Gibson with the board. Anderson runs across, back to Gibson. Gibson driving.
Start that guard move.
No good. Blackman with the rebound. He's on the move. He power drives it down the court, cut off. Good defense by Akers. Salmons underneath the Hinkle. He's open for two. Great
Makes
look.
it count this time. Going to the line for one.
It's the same thing Johnson Central done. They were letting Pike Central hang around. They're gaining that confidence. They're getting that momentum on their side now, Pete. Adam.
They certainly are. 28-22, 6-point lead. Hinkle has a chance to cut it to 5. Up with the free throw, in and out, no good. Branham moves it across the mid-stripe. Akers drives the left baseline, puts it up on the run, no good, he missed it. Salmons goes for it.
Matt Walls over the back. That's his second foul. Good blocking out by the Hawks.
3:30 to play in the first half. I'm sorry, in the second half in the third quarter. Third quarter of play. Williamson gives it over to Salmons on the right side. They're moving around out top. Michael still playing his own. Looks like a 2-3 right now. Coach Thomas changes those defenses in and out during the process of the game. In the corner is Blackman. Long three on the way.
All day.
No good. Mims runs it down and gets the rebound.
He had the wide open shot.
Mims driving the keyhole. Gets back to Akers. Top of the key for three. No good. Long rebound goes to Branham. Mims has the ball. He resets the offense. There it goes to Anderson. Long shot left wing. No good. And Pikeville gets the offensive board again in the form of Mims underneath her. Great look to Branham for easy two. Boy, that Mims made a great pass, didn't he, PD?
He sure did. Straight to the needle.
2-2-1 pressure in back court. Down the side it goes to Blackman. Blackman gives it out top to Windsor. Inside on the low block to Bilter. He tries to put it up and he doesn't make it.
He did the Cardinal sin under there. He put it on the ground. He should have went up with it.
Matt Branham answers on the other end for two. And with that, we've got a timeout. 32-22 with 2:08 to play in the third quarter. Pikeville on top. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Coach David Rose pretty hot down there. I think he's got good reason to be. Bilter got hammered down there underneath to go on that last shot.
Yes, he did. He couldn't even get the ball up. He got hit so hard.
I believe it's the full one here.
Close game like this, PD, that could be the difference.
Okay, join us in progress. Okay, Don. 32-22, a 10-point spread for the Pikeville Panthers over the Hawks in the championship game of the boys' 15th region tournament. Back to Pete Grigsby Jr. for your play-by-play.
Thank you, Adam. Pike Central with the ball, moving to the left of our radio dial. Hinkle comes out the left side, tries to get it into Bilter, loses it. Mims picks it up on the move.
What a
Behind the
pass.
back pass. Take
Oh.
for two.
They call it off, though. What do we got?
Charge.
That was a beautiful offensive display of executing a fast break, Adam.
That was on John Mims, his second. And what a beautiful pass by Mims. You hate to see that call after what a play just happened.
Behind his back on the move, going to the basket. Pike Central has it. Front court. Salmon drives, pulls up left-hand jumper on the way. No good. In there is Pike Central. That's Pikeville. Anderson drives. Out top it goes to Mims. Long three on the way. No good. Pike Central with the rebound. That's Scott. Scott Power drives it down the court. Gives it to Salmons. He goes in for the layup for two. Driving that left baseline.
Ryan Salmons has 6 points in tonight's ball game. All 6 coming in the third quarter.
Now Central's pressing. Michael works it across in the corner to Aker. He drives baseline, gives it inside the walls. He puts it
That's
up.
a charge.
And the basket does not count. Offensive charge.
Matt Walls, that's number 3. And he comes up limping.
Thompson replaces Walls, who's slightly injured on that.
Big defensive play for the Hawks.
In backcourt is Scott. Michael pressing 2-2-1 zone press. They work it to Salmons on the side. Down the corner. Blackburn, long three on the way. No good. Rebounded out deep by Akers. Pikeville with the basketball. Down the far side to Mims. Mims loses control. Picked up by Scott. Then he's stripped by Akers, but Akers is out of bounds.
The Hawks get it back. 0 of 8 from three-point land are the Pike County Central Hawks, but they got to keep taking it as they get them open looks. They're eventually going to fall, Pete.
They certainly are. Averages catch up with. Inside the Bilter. They throw it away. Picked up outside by Winston. Over to Blackburn. He drives in, cut off, gives it out to Salmons on the right side. Inside the low block to Bilter. He turns, puts it up. Over top of Thompson for two.
What a big turnaround jump shot for William Bilder. About the free throw line, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line for one. Ooh, the Hawks is coming alive.
We're over here on the Pike Central side, PD, and they're ready to explode, aren't they?
They're shaking this building.
And Builder makes the three-point play out of it. 32-27, 5-point lead. This is closest they've been to Pikeville for a long time in tonight's game. Pike Central pressing 1-3-1. Full half court. They throw it away. And here comes Salmons to Blackman, and Blackman missed the layup.
Oh, that was a gimme.
Anderson with the rebound, moves it down the near side here to Akers. Akers driving all the way, and he missed the gimme. They just swapped gimmies, missing. Scott loses it. Mills picks his pocket, throws up a long 25-footer at the buzzer, and he misses it. Well, what action. 32-27. Pike will still on top of the Hawks. We'll take a break and be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
It's a ball game, low scoring or not. It's going to be a great finish. You wait and see.
I believe it will. I can't get over how many easy shots both teams are missing.
I can't get over how much their offense, how much their defense looks different than what it did last night. Allen Central couldn't get a shot off.
I know.
You'd think Allen Central was quicker than Pike Central, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They're not playing to the same intensity level that they played last night, but they got a 5-point lead.
Ready for action, fourth quarter, the winner of this quarter, and the game goes to Rupp Arena next week. Left side to Salmons. Pike Central has the ball to the left of our radio dial. Williamson out front. Pike will still staying in that zone defense. This is a good defense. Williamson uncorks one top of the key, no good. Belter goes for it. He gets the board. He's stripped from behind. Mims picks it up, drives all the way, and he took it home for two. Salmons counters, gets it inside the Belter. Belter goes up, and he's fouled. Boy, Pike Central didn't waste any time getting the ball back down court.
And that's Mims on the foul. He tried to draw the charge, but they get him with the blocking. That's Mims' fourth foul. 34-27, back to a 7-point lead. Belter goes to the foul line for two, and he makes the first one. 34-28. William Builder's 2 of 2 from the line. He has 8 points.
Second one on the way is there. 34-29, 5-point lead. Even the Cats knocked 6 out of 6 down today, you know, in their basketball game. They're in foul shooting improved some.
That's after they'd missed about 6 or 8, though, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
It's only a 5-point game now. I tell you, this go either way.
Jeremiah Akers uncorks one from the right side, no good. Hinkle gets the rebound, gets it out to Scott. Scott on the move, gives it to Belter, and he had a wide open layup, and he fumbled it out of bounds. I can't believe that one.
Everything looked good except the finished product there.
He must have taken his eye off the ball. It's a beautiful pass, a bounce pass. 5-point lead. Pikeville has a move across the mid-stripe, passing back and forth between Mims and Belter. 1-3-1, half-court pressure defense. Now the drop back in the corner. Across court, Anderson throws it away. Picked off by Blackman.
What a pass!
Pass to Scott.
Oh! Showtime!
What a pass.
Well, can these Hawks do it again? Can they do it again, Pete? You believe this?
I tell you, I've seen everything in this tournament. My.
The comeback kids, I tell you.
Let's keep it right here, Adam. Go ahead.
That's his first score of the second half, and that was a big one. What a behind-the-back pass to put that one in.
Can they do it again? Whoa.
They're only down by 3 right now, 34-31. They've got the momentum on their side, and Mims has 4 fouls on him. I believe Chase Gibson has 3.
And Matt Walls has 3. On Pike County Central side, William Builder has 3, and Sean Scott has 3. They're foul situations.
Well, this crowd definitely thinks they can do it again, Pete. This would be a shocker. Now, there ain't no doubt about it.
If Pike Central goes, they'll go down there with 18-14 record, you know. But they have played Pikeville. These two teams know each other. It's hard to beat a team 3 or 4 times.
And the Hawks looking for their first ever 15th regional title.
I think the Pike County Central Hawks has answered my question why Pikeville ain't been pressing them, because they're breaking it real easy. They're getting up and getting layups on them.
David Rowe has done an excellent job in this tournament coaching his ball club.
He certainly has. He has them ready for this championship game, regardless who wins or loses.
Of course, Dave Thomas, you can't take nothing away from him. He's had his team ready.
All year long he has. As Pikeville has the ball to the right of our radio dial. Gives to Gibson in the lane, puts it up, one-hander on the run, he missed it. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. It goes to Pike Central. Chase normally hits most of these shots that he's missed tonight. A lot of pressure on this game as Belter gets the ball. They strip Belter. He goes for it. Akers goes for it. Picked up the Salmons.
That was crazy play by Belter to keep it. Them little guards was getting all over him.
I tell you what, you can't bring that ball down to around your knees with little guards, can you? We'll pick their pocket. Huh?
Belter's arms will be sore tomorrow because they've slapped him off tonight.
Belter goes to the foul line for a bonus.
That's Salmons, Pete.
Oh, I'm sorry, Salmons, right. Up with the first one. Left hand missed the bonus. Inside it goes to Scott.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that was a bad call. Looked like that was a clean rebound. The Hawks crowd does not like that one.
Scott can't believe it. Pikeville leading by 3 in backcourt. The Hawks pressing 1-3, 1/2 court. Mims breaks it, moves it across. 6 minutes to play in this championship game. The winner goes to Rupp Arena next week. On the baseline to Branham, out front to, on the left side, no good by Akers. Rebound by Pikeville, inside with Gibson. And Gibson puts it up for 2. Chad Anderson made a great assist. Hawks moves it, Blackburn has it, pulls up. In the corner it goes to Scott, baseline to Hinkle. He's in the game now. Hinkle back to Scott on the far side. Top of the key is Salmons. He moves into the foul lane, misses a jumper. Belter runs it down on the baseline. Gives it to Blackburn. Baseline to Hinkle. 18-footer on the way is good.
Nothing but the bottom of the net, Jody Hinkle.
He was wide open. Good movement of the basketball by the Hawks. And down court, Blackburn knocks it out of bounds. Pass intended for Akers. 36-33. 3-point lead for the Panthers. 5:07 to play. Pikeville with the basketball to the right of our radio dial. In the high post to Gibson. In the corner to Akers. He drives in. Underneath to Branham for 2. Great passing of the ball by Akers. Pike Central breaks the pressure in the corner to Scott. He drives under, misses.
Look here, Belter
on the foul for 2. PD, you're exactly right. You can't press these Hawks.
They're breaking it pretty easy, making them pay every time nearly.
Mims over to Anderson, the high post to Gibson. He's double teamed. Back out to Mims. Long 3 on the way. Good.
Oh! Big trade for the Panthers.
Anderson buries it from the left wing. 41-35. 4:18 to play.
It's Anderson's first score of the game.
And Blackburn is called for carrying the basketball. That's the correct call. Williamson comes into the game. And Scott takes the seat. Pikeville has it backcourt. Finally getting into Anderson. Anderson stripped by Blackburn. Blackburn to Williamson. He goes up and missed a layup. My, that wasn't even close, and the man was wide open. Akers to Mims. Cross court it goes to Anderson. Back out to Mims. Akers gives it inside the key to Gibson. He spin moves to the hoop, and he's fouled.
And Looks like that's going to be foul number 4 on Bilger. Team's 5th.
Chase Gibson, the sophomore, to the foul line for 2. His team leading to 6. Make that 7 as he rolls it in off the front of the rim. Scott back into the game for Williamson for Pike Central. Coach David Rowe doing his usual good coaching job on the sidelines. Second one on the way, good.
Tell you what, cool as a cucumber, I'll say it again.
43-35, 3:50 to play. Don't go away. We got a lot of excitement left. Hinkle on the baseline, gives it out deep to Scott. Blackburn on the right side to Hinkle in the corner, trying to get it inside the building. Hinkle drives, puts
What
it
a
up
move.
for 2. That kick and jump.
That was a big-time move on the baseline for Hinkle.
Mims for Pikeville, tries to answer, moves it across. Still driving, spinning to the hoop, gets it underneath on a nice feed to Matt Brown.
Wow.
Well, that's worked over and over for him.
John Mims, what a playmaker.
Salmon's out front over to Scott. Blackburn. Scott top of the key. Blackburn. Blackburn from 25. No good. Rebound by Gibson. Out it goes to Akers. 2-on-1 break. Akers cross the court. Bounce pass to Branham for 2 on the break.
Tell you what, Matt Branham has had a huge second half. He has 12 in the second half, 14 overall.
Boy, they took it home quickly that time. Pike go out on the break. Beautiful execution. We have a 20-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here and talk about this. 47-37, 10-point lead, PD. What's going to happen now?
I don't know. It's looking awful good for Pikeville right now. Pike Central will give them a good run. They've given them a good game so far. And they've got enough time to get back into it, but they're going to have to find someone on the outside because Pikeville, if you notice the last time down, they just dropped back in 2-3 zones, so they're going to have to start hitting them from the outside to kind of free up some shots.
The Hawks 0 of 9 from downtown three-point land. And Lid's on the basket when it comes to shooting out there for the Hawks. And on the other end, Pikeville's not a whole lot better. 3 of 16.
3 of 16. Wow. Boy, you got to shoot better than that in these championship games.
Tell you, it's really looking good for the Panthers right now, Pete. As I said, a great free throw shooting team and only 2 more personal fouls, and they'll be shooting the bonus from here on out. And if it comes down to free throw shooting, I definitely, like I said, first of the game, the Panthers is the favorite team out there.
Pike Central will take the ball the length of the court with 2:55 to play. Salmons gets it into Scott. Pike will drop back into a 2-3 zone. Left side to Salmons. Moving around the top of the key to Hinkle. Hinkle inside to Bilger. Back to Hinkle. They move around out top. There's Salmons. Oh,
what a pass.
Wide open is Blackburn. I thought Salmons was going to shoot, and he saw Blackburn open, gave him a great assist.
Blackburn, that's his first field goal of the ball game.
Mims breaks the pressure half court, gets it in the corner to Akers. Outside it goes back to Mims. 2:20 to play. 8-point lead for Pikeville. Gibson comes out, helps to hold the ball, run a little bit of clock. Almost loses it, picks it up again. Pikeville moving the ball quickly outside. Anderson. Baseline it goes, intercepted by Hinkle, picked up by Scott. Scott power driving it down the court all the way.
Oh!
Boy, he took that one home. Wow.
Coast to coast off the steal. Then backcourt a foul. That's going to be on Blackburn. It'll be his first.
That'll be a 1-on-1. Is that what you said?
Wow.
How many team fouls?
Team 6, 1 more, and there'll be a bonus.
1 more. 47-41 after that basket by Scott. What a power drive. 1:58 to play. 6-point lead for Pikeville. In backcourt, they have the ball. That's Akers with it. Being guarded by Scott. They get to Anderson in the middle. He breaks the pressure, moves across to Gibson on the left side. Nobody picking Gibson up.
We're going to pick somebody out to foul here.
There's the deflection back court, but Anderson ran over.
Working too much time.
Coach Rowe says, get out and get him. There's Akers driving and misses an easy one.
It pays off for him not fouling.
1:29 to go. They need a 3. There's Blackburn on the right wing driving. And he is fouled as he goes to the middle of the court for an easy one.
Jeremiah Akers' second foul. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up for Blackburn.
Double bonus for Pike Central. Blackburn has the first one good. 47-42, 5-point lead, a minute 22 to play.
John Blackburn had 17 points in last night's contest against the Golden Eagles. Only 3 so far tonight. And they need to get someone burn it up from outside. Time's running out.
Second one, he rolls in, 47 to 43, 4-point lead, minute 22 to play. We got timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. What do you want to do, Adam?
Let's keep it right here and talk about the big miss down here by Jeremiah Akers as he went in. He missed the layup. Pike County Central gets it back, gets it down, gets fouled, gets the 2 free throws, and are in really excellent shape, I think, to get back into this ball game. Only down by 4, over a minute to go.
I think Coach Rose down in the huddle right now, Pete, trying to figure out who they're going to pick out to foul. They're going to have to foul real quick and then put them on the bonus. You know, they're not in the double bonus right now. They hit the 1-and-1, give them a chance to maybe miss and get the ball back. Just down 4 points with a minute 22 to go.
And I tell you what, that's going to be a tough assignment to figure out who to foul on this Panther team, as everyone that's out there for the Panthers can hit it.
Well, you can't let him pass the ball around, kill too much clock. He doesn't have that much time left. But like you said, who will they foul? Well, I don't know. How are they doing on it? Anybody missed any foul shots for Pikeville?
Just a couple in the game. Matt Branham missed one. Also, Jeremiah Akers wanted 2. Other than that, they've hit them all.
I'd pick on Branham because he's simply a sophomore, but he's playing a well of a game. I tell you, he's really done outstanding tonight.
They got him bringing the ball in.
They're going to try to get the steal first.
Pike Central full court pressure, covering inbound players. Nobody on the ball. They're going to double team the one who gets the ball and probably foul if they don't strip the ball. There's Branham looking. Gets it to Mims finally. Mims in back court. Finally he strips the defense and loses it. On the floor, we got a tie-up. Good defense by Pike Central.
And it's going to stay with the Panthers, it looks like. And Mims is lucky that he got that tied up because he pretty much lost it.
He went right into the trap, made up of 3 Pike Central Hawks. Very lucky. Cross court to Anderson. They can't let him kill much clock. There's a steal, almost stolen. Akers picks it up. Out front it goes. They're trapped. There's contact on the far side. And blocking is called on the Pike Central player.
Josh Williamson second, and he come close to get to drawing the charge. Could have went either way.
Almost 2 steals on that possession that time.
So close.
Belter comes back into the game for Pike Central, and Williamson takes the seat. Anderson goes to foul line for a bonus. 1 minute and 1 second to play. We'll know pretty soon. Anderson buries the first one.
That's his first free throw shot.
48-43. Up with the second. 49-43. Hinkle gets it out to Salmons. Salmons moves it down quickly. On the baseline he goes. Back to Hinkle. Salmons to Hinkle.
Gonna have to take it.
He loses it. Good defense by Akers.
That was a big
steal.
turnover. Big turnover. That hurts.
Mims driving through the middle, and as he does, he is fouled.
Pike County Central Hawks had an opportunity to take 2 3-point shots down here and give it up.
41 seconds to play. Pikeville, 6-point lead. They may be on their way to Rupp Arena next week to represent the 15th Regional Boys. Mims knocks the bottom out of that first one. They are an excellent foul shooting team, Adam. Second one on the way. by Mims. And it rolls off. Hinkle with the board. Out to Salmons. Salmons pulls up. Left side for three. Too strong. And on the board on the opposite side on that missed shot is a foul. That's over the back by a Pike Central player.
That's Blackburn, and that's his second. And a lot of the crowd starting to leave. This looks like it's going to be the Panthers' year.
It's been a while since they've been to the state tournament. I don't know when the last time that they did go, but I think it's been many years ago, Peter.
Maybe we can find Keno Trivet after the game, or possibly maybe even talk to Thomas. Who knows what the post-game show is going to bring to everyone. We want everyone to stay tuned as the free throw, the second one fell for Mims. He hits both of them.
51-43. We have timeout on the court.
With that, let's take a quick break on the Double X and WPRG TV5, the Intermountain Sports Network. Hey, Michael, just one. You want to go down and talk to anybody after this or not? It's totally up to you.
I might could get Coach Thomas maybe.
Okay, that'd be
I'll go
great
down
if
and try
he
to
will.
get one or two.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagle Fieldhouse. 51-43, the Hawks behind in this ball game. It looks good for the Panthers. Anderson's going to step up to the line.
He made his first one, 34 seconds to play. Second one on the way is good. 52-43, 9-point lead. Scott moves across quickly. In the corner goes Blackburn. Pull up jumper, good. And we have a whistle. I don't know what that's about. Referee Hutton is talking to two ball players, Akers and Bilter. We have a timeout. Was that a 2 or a 3? It was close. I couldn't tell from here.
I believe they only gave him a 2 on that one.
Okay, 52-45. And we have a quick timeout, which is smart basketball. You have to stop the clock late in the game like this. And even on inbounds plays, you try for the interception. And if you don't get that and back for it with only a few seconds left, you have to foul.
Quickly, some of the sponsors we want to thank on WPRG TV5, Cardinal Country Store, Hammond Law Office, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home, Family Drug, Vanover Hall and Bartley, Moore Auto Group, Downtown Drug, Pikeville Methodist Hospital, Accordia of Kentucky, L&M Mart, and Gary Johnson, attorney at law. Thanks to all those people for helping us bring you the 15th Regional Tournament.
In backcourt, Anderson is fouled after that timeout. 24 and a half seconds to play.
And the sponsors on the Double X, 1049-1055, Darby and Allen Insurance Agency. Also Pike County Suzuki, Brooks Pharmacy, John Earl Hunt Law Offices, Steeple Nicholas, Action Petroleum, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home, Coca-Cola, Taylor Farm Supply, Jim Branham Trucking, LC Equipment. And the first free throw is good by Chad Anderson. And also Frank Justice Furniture, Downtown Drug, and Appalachian Wireless. Thanks to all those fine people.
A lot of nice sponsors there. We certainly thank them for supporting us during this tournament.
And we encourage everyone out there to go and thank them.
Missing on the second one is Anderson. Hinkle rebounds it, has it knocked out of his hands from behind, but back to Pike Central. 19.9 seconds to go. 8-point lead for Pike. Going backcourt it goes to Scott. Scott driving through the middle. Underneath wide open is Hinkle for 2. Now we've got a quick timeout. Coach David Rowe still coaching down there, Adam. 14.2 seconds to go as Pike Central moves within 6 points.
Tell you, the Hawks have had their chances to get back into this ball game, but just could not get it going from long range.
They had the momentum a while ago when they pulled within 4. but then they lost their composure a little bit and let Pikeville make some steals on defense and go down for some baskets.
Again, we want to remind everyone that the Intermountain Sports Network is going to be at Pike County Central Hawks Nest Monday night, March 8th, this Monday. And first game at 6:30, it's the girls' 15th Regional Tournament semifinal action as Belfry Lady Pirates will take on the Johnson Central Lady Golden Eagles. And the nightcap Monday night at 8:15, the Shelby Valley Lady Wildcats tipping it up against the Prestonsburg Lady Black Cats. That's girls' 15th Regional semifinal action coming up Monday night, live on the Double X and tape delayed on WPRG TV5.
All right, almost ready for the final few seconds of the game. Pikeville to the left of our radio dial. Has to go over full length of the court. There's Branham with it. Gets it into Akers. He's immediately fouled.
I tell you what, Pete, if you're a Pikeville Panther fan right now or a ball player coach, you've got to be excited to death. The road to the Rupp Arena, they're going to be traveling it, Pete.
They certainly are. And they'll go in style if I know Pikeville.
Down the Mountain Parkway, they will travel down the big road. To the big city of Lexington, Kentucky. To the house that Rupp built.
No doubt about that as Akers puts up the first one good. Double bonus is in effect.
And I tell you what, these Panthers deserve it. They've had one heck of a season. What can you say? This is going to be their 29th win of the season.
And Coach David Rowe is making a nice gesture. With 13 and a half seconds to go, he puts in his subs, his bench, and they go in for the starters. That's a nice gesture, really, to let those boys get into the game.
And all the starters getting a great hand from the Hawks faithful.
You couldn't ask for a greater season.
And here the Pikeville starting five gets taken out. And a big, big applause for all the starters. What a job.
13 and a half seconds to go as Akers puts up the second foul shot, and it's good. 55-47. 8-point lead. Thompson comes in. A few subs off the bench come in for both sides now. They cleared their benches. They're playing. 9 seconds. We've got a turnover on the far side. Or is that a foul? What's the call?
I believe there was a foul on the baseline.
Yeah, 55.
So there'll be some more Panther free throws with 9 seconds on the clock. Pikeville Panthers will be playing at Rupp Arena Thursday night at 9, taking on the winner of the 16th region.
55-47. There's a missed foul shot. Number 13's on the foul line. That's Philip Williamson for Pikeville. Missed the first and second one on the way. It's short. He missed that one. Got his own rebound out deep. Walls puts it up for three.
Matt Walls.
From 25 feet, he buries it. And with that, the game comes to a close as Pikeville cheering section and student body
that is beautiful.
Storm out onto the court.
That is beautiful, Pete. I love to see that after championship games.
Oh, it is wonderful. What a feeling they have. The Pikeville Panthers, winners of 15th Regional Tournament 1999. Coach Dave Thomas, his squad, and all those students out there enjoying it. Boy, they really are enjoying it.
Oh, this is great. Let's savor the moment on WPRG TV5. We want to thank everyone out there for joining us for this championship game, and thanks to everyone for making the Intermountain Sports Network your choice for high school basketball. And I tell you what, the Pikeville Panthers, champions of the 1998-99 basketball season, and they will be traveling the big road to Rupp Arena for the Sweet 16. First time in quite a while that a 59th district team has won the 15th regional championship.
I'm going to move down on the court side and see if I can get hold of Coach Thomas.
That'll be great. Let's go ahead and take a break on the Double X 1049-1055, and we'll keep it right here on WPRG as the folks down on the floor celebrating the Pikeville Panthers, the champions of the 15th region. Hey, Pete, give me about a minute or so. just in case something was to happen, you put it in that microphone. You probably won't need it, but just put it in your pocket in case. Okay. And if I need you to do it, I'll take my fist and go like that right there and just put it in, but you won't need it. Okay.
Just let you roll that. It looks like it looks good.
You know, Dave Thomas is.
We'll get the trophy presentation started in just a few moments. If the fans can find their seat, we'll get this trophy presentation underway.
Are we on? Testing.
Hey, Michael, go ahead and give it to us as soon as you got it, Don? All right.
Back at courtside, the champions, Pikeville High School, Coach Dave Thomas. Congratulations. I want to shake your hand on that big victory.
Thanks, Pete. It's been a long time, as you well know, and we're just elated. It's a great win for our program, and you know, a lot of people had a lot to do with this over the last 15 years. We had a rebuilding process. Ken Trivet, for one, Howard Wallen, who was there, and I worked with him. Kevin Garrison did a fine job as our coach, and you know, those three guys get a lot of credit for what we've been able to accomplish. And of course, we've had some great kids the last few years. So
You certainly have. You've done a great job yourself, partner.
well, I appreciate it. It's it just feels good. It's been such a long time. We've talked about it for years, and you know, you finally do it. It's you know, it's just no other feeling.
How long has it been? We were talking about it during the game. How long it's been since Pikeville's been to the state tournament, Dave?
1974.
1974.
Yeah, Mark Myers was a star player on that team. David Collier was the coach, and it's just been a long time, 25 years, quarter of a century.
Quarter of a century. Boy, you've achieved it.
Well, it's just a great win. We, you know, you got to have a few breaks along the way, but just really proud of our kids.
We are too. Congratulations. We'll go down there and follow you and support you. You'll represent the 15th region.
It's going to be nice to go down and coach a game there instead of watch a bunch of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave Thomas. Congratulations again.
It takes a lot of people to run a first-class tournament. We hope that we've done that this week.
I want to go over here to Coach David Rowe. Congratulations, big fella. I tell you, the only thing that you could have done at the top of your season was to win this big one, but you brought your team a long way.
Well, I'm proud of the way our kids played during this tournament. You know, we did beat two good teams in Phelps and Johnson Central. Had some chances tonight. Shots just didn't fall for us. You know, we missed a lot of shots outside. There's several free throws, and you got to make the shots when you're playing a good team like Pikeville.
You certainly do. You got nothing to be ashamed of. You got your program moving, big guy.
Well, thanks a lot. We hope we do. You know, these kids work hard in the summer, and now that we got our facility up there, maybe we can come back next year.
Thanks you.
Thanks a lot.
Congratulations. See you next week. I hope you're going to Rupp.
I am. I'll be down there.
We're going to start
with a part of the job Mr. Steve Turnbull, the principal of Johnson Central High School, probably likes. We're going to start with the cheerleading awards. the runner-up cheerleading awards judged by KPOS. Judges left the score sheets of coaches. The score sheets from each 8 teams are down here at the scores table that you can get after the trophy presentation is over with. We'll start with the runner-up cheerleading award. It goes to Pikeville High School. And judged by KPOS, the winner of the 1999 15th Region Tournament Cheerleading Award, the squad from Pike County Central High School. At this time, we'd like to give the runner-up team award. The 15th Region runner-up team in the 1999 boys regional tournament goes to the Hawks of Pike County Central. While you're up getting your regional runner-up trophy, middle school principal Steve Whitaker will give your individual awards to you. And now the coach's runner-up plaque, the runner-up coach in the 15th Region Tournament, David Rowe of Pike County Central. And now, your 15th Region champions for 1999, the Panthers of Pikeville. Get your individual awards as well as your team trophy.
Again, the Pikeville Panthers, the champions of the 15th Region, as we got this little break in the award ceremony. Again, the Pikeville Panthers defeat the Pike County Central Hawks in the championship game tonight, 58-47. And in the cheerleading awards, Pike County Central Hawks cheerleaders get the first place and Pikeville Panthers second place.
Don't forget your individual awards. And your 15th Region Tournament champion coach, who will receive a plaque and the game ball, Dave Thomas. Now it's time to name the 1999 15th Region All-Tournament team. The team was voted on by a representative of each school, and the representative could not vote for a player from his own school. The team is voted and listed here in no particular order. From Pikeville High School, Chase Gibson. From Johnson Central High School, Tommy McKenzie. From Allen Central High School, Nick Sammons. We will remind our players to stay here so the papers could get a photo after the team is named. From Pike County Central, William Billiter. From Prestonsburg High School, John Ortega. From Pike County Central High School, Brian Sammons. From Allen Central High School, Gary Hunter. From Pikeville High School, John Mims. From Johnson Central High School, Mitchell Coleman. And from Pike Central High School, John Blackburn. We thank everyone for coming out for the Action Express Marks Fox Family Channel 15th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. We wish Pikeville High School good luck next Thursday night taking on the winner of the 16th Region. Please be careful going home, and once again, thanks for coming to Johnson Central High School.
Go ahead and take a break on the Double X and WPRG TV5. We'll be back with more of the post-game show with the final stats. Yeah. I'm going to need just a little bit here to do some figuring right quick. Okay. Excuse me? No, we haven't heard anything on that yet. No, for sure. See, the microphone's still in there. Don't do it from down there?
Huh?
Don't do it from down on the floor?
Yeah, let's do it for a change. You bring it with you. We'll get